What is up, YouTube? Welcome to a new video. I'm Lee. We are without Josh today. He's busy doing Xbox related things, so I am alone. Yeah, and I am sitting inside Bruce, my self-built transit custom camper van conversion. Anyway, this is just a quick video. It's a difficult one to do actually, because the reason why this video is so late is because I actually already filmed this whole thing last Sunday. I've got to try and figure out how I'm gonna sort of like splice it all together, because basically I had this whole thing planned where I do a whole van build, which I did, and basically filmed the whole thing and then found out that I had no sound. No! Yeah, so I did this whole thing where I filmed me building this whole thing on the van, and the build's done. So it's not like I can tear it all out and do it all again. So that's done and finished. So I've got to try and figure out a way to use the old footage, and yeah. So basically it's going to put everything I've learned about editing, what small amount I've learned about editing, to the absolute test. So I'll see what I can do. So anyway, we're back with another video, another short one. Like I say, I filmed it last week, so I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm the only one who's seen it, so not the end of the world, I guess. But yeah, I haven't been able to return to normal programming just yet due to work commitments. My brother had a new baby, and you know,
oh, get on with it, Lee. Here I'm waffling on about this, that and the other. William's hand. We ended up going to the hospital today and getting his wires out. I'll post a picture at the end. Yeah, it was way too gross to film, so here's a pic of the aftermath.
There's that going on, and then the van build portion, I'll use some of the old footage, but what I will say is the whole point was that I was gonna show how we managed to sleep, 3 of us in here, right, in this short wheelbase van. So yeah, I did what I did last time. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna vlog it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna vlog it. So here we have, see, there's a lot of stuff on there at the moment. There's the bed. You've probably seen that before. If you haven't, that's the bed. At the moment, it's, you see the barrel locks under there. There's 2 barrel locks. They undo and the bed slides out, and the bed will slide out all the way to here. Then you've got pretty much a full-size double up there. So me and Josh, we go top to tail up there. Then usually, well, what happens is that this is Will's little, I always imagined it as being a den, right? So I always knew I was going to do a raised bed, slide out, so you could push it back and have all this kind of like area to walk around and to live in and stuff when the bed's not being in use, like during the day. So these weren't in the initial video. I'd never like to see these on video, but it's too late now, and I literally can't be bothered to take them out. So these are cushions that make up a bed. They are one of those sort of like fold away settee sofa-y things that fold out, and they lay out into a single bed. The idea is I'm going to get it retrimmed. So I'm going to take it somewhere and have it reupholstered. So when the bed's away, there's your seat. There is another portion to the head, which is in there, and that would normally go up the back there for your backrest, and then I'd put like pillows like this on there like that and make it all nice and comfy. So yeah, so when the bed's back, it makes a seat so someone can sit there. I'm in the middle of planning out a table build, but that's coming in a future video. Yes, and when the bed's out, Will gets all this area to himself. And he has got a beanbag there, as you can see. That moves out of the way. The bed goes down here. But I did do a section initially in the previous video with no sound that I put it all out, and you can see. And I will use that footage somehow, and maybe I'll dub over it or something. So there you have it. That's actually quite useful, actually, those lights. It lights it up down there. Quite a treat, actually. So yeah, let me try and get this all in. Okay, so here we have some footage from the original drone that my brother gave me. Now, in a moment you'll see by the look on my face, I'm actually pretty chuffed with this. And I was more than happy to just plod along and see what type of kind of
quality of footage I could get on it, and then just basically make the most of it. But as you can see from the thumbnail, that didn't last very long at all. Did you see how bad it looked on the roof of the block of flats where I live? That was really bad. I couldn't believe that when I saw it. But you're about to get a much better view of it. Wink, wink. Now this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby! So yeah, anyone that knows me will say how predictable this is, but I went out and I bought a Mavic Mini 2 drone. So yeah, pretty obvious. As soon as I got the original drone, I was hooked. And when it broke, it was only a matter of time before I was going to go out and buy a Mavic drone, because we've all seen the footage. We've all seen these super crisp, super stable images of these like big time YouTubers. And they're all using Mavic drones. I mean, this is only a Mavic 2 Mini, so it's like on the cheaper end. But it was still, as far as I'm concerned, it was still pretty pricey. But it's just night and day difference. Like, I'm over the moon. I literally, now, I'm so excited about trying to capture epic footage when we go on our adventures, and in particular when we go away in the summer and we're going around on our tour of the southwest of England, around Somerset and Devon, Cornwall and Dorset. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait to get on some cliff top somewhere and just send it out into sea, and to have it like you just push one button and it just flies around you and takes like perfect shots. It's going to be awesome. I literally cannot wait. So yeah, it costs a lot of money, but I think it's going to be a worthwhile investment, and it's really going to bring the content to the next level. So we're on our way. Just watch this space. That's all I can say. So I'm bringing it down now. You can see that, I don't know, I look less excited, but I think I'm just trying to be cool here, which is not really my bag. So lastly, we get to the build portion of the video. This is where I install the LED strip lights that I bought for William in his little den area at the back of the van. I think I was about to make a little unfunny joke about that smelling like a bag of crisps, and then finding out that it actually smells really bad, which it did. But what do you expect? It's electrical products, they stink. And oh my god, what's that? Is that a bee? Oh my god! These are only 5 volts, so the fact that it's really quite a lot. Come on, out you get. Out. Anna, come on, out. There you go. Oh my god, I almost got stung by a bee. Yeah, so yeah, I sped it up here. So yeah, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. It's a adhesive-backed LED strip light. That's a USB that plugs straight into the little USB charge point I've got. I've got a couple of those in the van. So me and Will have both got our own little tech charging point. So literally, it just plugs into the USB. Comes with a little remote that I put a Velcro on the back, which sticks to the auto carpet absolutely perfectly. And yeah, it just stuck up. It was almost the ideal length, with only a tiny bit of extra. So yeah, I think just checking out the remote here, looking at all the functions. It's got different brightness settings, it's got different light settings, it's got like different flashing settings, so you can have it looking like Christmas tree lights or like a strobe light. And I'm just trying to do the obligatory cable tied in here, which didn't work out great. This is something I've got to go back and tinker with to make it look better. But overall, I was very happy actually. Obviously, LED strip lights are normally 12 volt, and if you don't know, USB is actually only 5 volts, so it's slightly dimmer than it normally would, because it's less than half the voltage. But it's still pretty good.
Right, finally got to the end of the video. That has been a long one. Oh, it's been a long one in the making anyway. Oh, anyway, so I'm doing my best to make them shorter. I will crack it at some point. Promise, I promise. But yeah, so that's it for this week. I don't know what I'm doing next week. Hopefully, I might be getting out in the van, but no promises on that one. We'll see how it goes. It'll be a bit of a weird one if we do. So yeah, maybe that might be something to look out for. But yeah, I've got a really cool idea actually for an intro and or an outro using the drone for the video, and I'm thinking I've got the drone here. There she is. And yeah, I'm thinking about giving it a little taster, a little whirl to see how it goes at the end of this video, so look out for it. Anyway, so if you found that at all interesting, like and subscribe. I know it was a bit of a mishmash, but as I say, you know, we're on the up. We're on the up, people. So take care of yourselves. See you next week, maybe. Oh, here comes the scallywags.